All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, baby. Welcome in, chat.
So I cannot stop it. Been down for too long now. I gotta rock it. Had to get it out the mud. You know how it goes. Now we sitting at the top. Had to bring the bros. Never thought I'd be the one who would play the role.
All right, green flag out in the air here quickly in this one.
Luckily, I've been out here building an army.
Why is there no audio for iRacing, bro? I've been trying to figure this out for so long, chat. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's up with iRacing and why it decided it doesn't want to do it today. So weird. It's honestly the weirdest shit that I've ever seen. I don't know why there's no there's no audio for iRacing. I've been trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out. Try that, but it's not going to do anything. Why is there no audio for iRacing, bro? I don't get it. Chat, I really don't get it. I don't know what the f is going on with this. Matty, my boy Matt, what is good, Matt? What is good, homie? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in. We are already green flag racing here with heat race number 1. We're a little bit late trying to get started because I literally have no game audio. I don't know what's going on with iRacing and why all of a sudden tonight I have no audio at all. No audio. And it is the most frustrating fucking thing. Like, volume is on full. Everything's on full. Audio should be there. Everything's set in, and I have no game audio. No game audio. Don't know how. Don't know what's going on with it. But no game audio. Kevin, my boy Kev, coming in with the 100-star dono. All right, chat, we're gonna try this without audio. So no car noises. Maybe I'll just make the car noises myself. Go to your options. Go to sound to see if it says disconnected. Options in iRacing. I'll do it after this heat race as we see the one ride out in front here. That is Nick Cooper continuing to lead the way here at Knoxville Raceway. They're already green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen. See Nick Cooper out in front. Chance Carr right there in second in that 2 machine. Carr with a great run up on that high side here with Michael Spangler and the 187 ride of Thetis Marshall side by side here for that third and final transfer spot. That Mud Duck Racing number 30 machine trying to slide his way into a main event here, as I do believe, of course, because nothing likes to work. Heat race number 1 is over, but yeah, we're gonna try and see if that works, Maddie, because I literally have no audio. Rotate with VR headset movement. I don't even like what? Simulation. What the f does that mean? I don't have a VR headset, bro. Disconnected? Oh, maybe this? Like headphones pro game? Surround sound? Not that? I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we got it, chat. We might actually have audio again. Oh, baby. There we go. We can hear the rumble now. All right. We got her, baby. We got her. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 2 on the racetrack here. Keith Hackney out there in that 69K ride, the NLR ride. Starting in position number 2 in that 1 machine, that is Kyle Matthews. Starting in position number 3 in the 500, that is Tyler Berry. And alongside him in the 06, that is David Garman Jr. Starting in position number 6 in the 20, or in the 1 ride, is Jacob Schmaltz. Then we see Buddy Ware and Nathan Vossi as we are back to green flag racing, and already a couple drivers up into the outside fence. It's the 1 ride and the 06 as they make some hard contact. There in corner number 1 and 2, and more contact. Around goes Nathan Vossi. Vossi almost upside down as these drivers not having a good run here through the middle of the racetrack, and the caution flag is gonna fly. Some beating and banging here already as these drivers are trying to do everything they can, but 556 just gets up into the outside wall, or has to get on the brakes, so he doesn't. Gets checked up, gets ran over by the 2 cars behind him here. Unfortunately parked the wrong way on the racetrack, and the caution flag coming out. All right, so we're going to stack them back up, and we're going to try it again here. Keith Hackney continuing to lead the way in that 69K ride. Jacob Schmaltz in the J1 right there in position number 2. Kyle Matthews there in 3rd. Tyler Berry there in 4th as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Is this fixed setup? That is a good question. That is a very good question. I'm not too sure. I don't think it is. It is setup modified Fairbury dirt late model, so yes, it is fixed setups. So we're gonna get them lined back up and ready to go back to green flag racing. See that ghost ride, the NLRA Julius E Speed Shop Tyler Berry ride there in position number 5. He's right behind Buddy Ware and Jacob Schmaltz as they're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Keith Hackney continuing to lead the way. One spot he's always used to being at, and as Bryce likes to say, there we go. Grip Hackney for the W. Grip Hackney for the win. Oh, where can I sign up at? If you go to Dirt Series on Facebook, American Dirt Series on Facebook, John. I can tag you in their stuff, and you should be able to sign up there on their Facebook page, or you get a hold of Cody Olson. I do believe Cody Olson is the one that is running all of this stuff. Yo, Tony Whipperman coming in with that like on the stream. Bryce Dickinson, Midnight Toker, Sarcy coming in with that like as well as we're back to green flag racing. The green flag quickly back out of the air here for the 69K ride. Keith Hackney as Hackney leads the way in that NLR number 69K. Kai Matthews right there in 2nd in that 1M ride as Matthews trying to hunt him down. And then it's a dogfight back here for that 3rd and final transfer spot as the 17 machine of Buddy Ware continuing to hold on that 3rd and final spot into the A-main. He's got Tyler Berry and Jacob Schmaltz right there behind him. It's another wicked stacked field of drivers here once again tonight. Another 4K strength of field races. These drivers all going to be battling here for the last couple transfer spots as Tyler Berry trying to work that bottom side to get around Buddy Ware. Buddy Ware going to continue to use that high side, get those big runs. A little bit of a push there up the racetrack for the 500 machine. He's going to try to get back to that 17 ride as they continue to battle side by side. You see that 500 trying to use the bottom side of the racetrack. It is a thin line down there, especially with these super late models. These things are very, very big, and they got a lot of power. And down in the slick, these things are very easy to lose traction. So you can see the rest of them up there on that extreme high side. You see Keith Hackney with that pedal down, quickly trying to pull away here up to about a 1.6 second lead over Kai Matthews as Matthews solidly there in 2nd, and then that 3rd and final transfer spot. That battle continuing to rage on with only 2 more laps left to go. 2 more circuits here as now the 500 ride trying to slide up ever so slightly here. He's going to go for the slide job here in 3 and 4. A big run out of the 17. He's going to cross him over. Still side by side as the white flag flies. A big slide job there out of the 17 right up against the wall, but here comes a good run for the 500 machine, and Buddy Ware gets up into the outside wall. That could hurt his opportunity as Grip Hackney, Keith Hackney, is going to pick up heat race win number 2. Kai Matthews there in 2nd, and Tyler Berry is going to pick up that 3rd and final transfer spot into the A-main. as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what to do. If you're just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce coming in with that exclamation mark followage with the 219 days of followage. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. There we go. Brycey Bears got it right there. That's what we like to see. There's the Discord. You can jump in there, and you should be able to find all the information you need to join in, Johnny boy. Yo, Tony Whipperman, what is good, my dude? Matt, my dude, much appreciated getting us figured out there with that audio. That would have been one of the next things I probably would have checked, but I probably would have never have had time to do it. Sarcy, what is good, my girl? Sarcy coming in, showing all that love. Hi, my PC Poo. Hey, Sarcy. It's good, my girl. What is good? Sarcy coming in with that exclamation mark notify, the exclamation mark followage as well with that 213 days, even though I know it's been way more than that. Way more than that. If Facebook didn't screw you, it'd definitely be probably at least a year, Sarcy. At least a year. Way to go, Hackney. Let's go, Susie. Let's go. Absolutely. Way to go, Keith Hackney, picking up heat race win number 2. Shannon Wood coming in with that like on the stream. Sarcy coming in with all the shares. Let's get it, my girl. Tony Whipperman, Bryce Dickinson, Midnight Toker, Jeremy Dyer coming in with the likes. Ken Luff coming in, smashing that like as well. Mr. John Fowler, Cody Olson coming in with that like as well. American Dirt Series coming in with that share. And Mr. Kevin Odelski with that 100-star dono. Once again, much appreciated, my boy. Much appreciated, Kev. Jolly Gaming coming in, smashing that like as well, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here with heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. Yo, Susie coming in with that exclamation mark followage as well with that 212 days of followage. Let's go. Let's go, Mama Bear. Let's go. That's what I like to see. All right, as heat race number 3 out on the racetrack here, we are quickly going right back to green flag racing as Jacob Fields out in front here in that E1 RT ride as that 007 leads the way. Jason Salter right there in second with Charles Barnes there in position number 3 as that NLR Elite Industries, or Elite Performance Industries, number 21 C ride there in third. Josh Whiteman there in fourth with Ryan Argrist there in position number 5. Jesse Atchison and Robert Tucker bring up the rear of the field here as Tucker still trying to work that bottom side of the racetrack right through the slick stuff. That Folds Graphics, Elite Performance Industries, number 7 Team Machine tries to work his way towards the front of the field here. Jacob Fields, though, out in front. That 007 ride looking very, very slick, nice and smooth right up there along that outside wall as this racetrack will continue to change more and more and more throughout the evening. Jason Salter right there in second, so teammates there. It's that D1 RT team right there in 1 and 2, and Charles Barnes there in that third and final transfer spot. He's got Josh Whiteman right there in position number 4 as Whiteman tries to hunt them down and tries to jump in to that third and final transfer spot as the laps continue to click off here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 raging on here as we see a little bit of a battle brewing up here at the front of the field. Once again, good little battle starting to come aboard here as Jacob Fields starting to slide back just a little bit. Jason Salter closing in on him about 2 tenths away from him. Trying to reel in our leader here with 2 more laps left to go. It's Jacob Fields and Jason Salter 1 and 2, and they're separated by about half a car on the racetrack. Here comes Salter as he's looking right down underneath as the white flag flies one more time around the racetrack. Charles Barnes right there in third as the white flag flies. He's in that third and final transfer spot with that 24 rider. Josh Whiteman is trying to take that spot away. A big slider line right there. That 21C side by side here at the front, but it's the 007 of Jacob Fields picking up heat race win number 3. Jason Salter and Charles Barnes working their way into the A main as another wicked heat race. And we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4. Heat race number 4 about to get underway as they start to line up here on the infield down pit lane, starting on the pole in this one in the 57 ride. That is AJ Cruz, and alongside him the 112, that is Adam J. Davis. Starting in position number 3 in the 81 ride, that is Joey Lamb, and alongside him in the 12, that is Ben Countermarsh. Starting in position number 5 in the 11 machine, that is Chad Cody, and alongside him in the 84B ride, that is Russell Berry. As we got 6 more drivers and 3 more transfer spots to be dealt out here in heat race number 4, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here. Heat race number 4. AJ Cruz and that Majula C Speed Shop. Number 57 ride going to bring us back down to the green flag. You see that Dirt Company number 11 ride of Chad Cody right there in position number 5. He's going to try to transfer here into the A main, but he's got to gain a couple positions on the racetrack. Ben Countermarsh out there as well. Ben was having a great run last week in our opener here. Unfortunately, had a couple tough breaks, went upside down there once or twice, and ended up about middle of the pack. But that Mud Duck Racing number 12 ride is going to be looking for a definite better end to his night than what he had last week. The 81 ride right there as well, his teammate with that Mud Duck Racing team, as our pace truck is going to make that hard left-hand turn, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing as the green flag back out in the air here once again. AJ Cruz quickly putting that pedal to the metal, but here comes Joey Lamb. Lamb down on the bottom side is going to slide up in front of that 112 ride as he's going to slide into position number 2, and he's going to try to work on that 57 machine of AJ Cruz, as Cruz is going to lead lap number 1, but that Mud Duck Racing Majula C Speed Shop number 81 ride trying to work that middle side is going to take the lead away in corner number 1 and 2. So a new race leader here on lap number 2 is the 81 machine. Joey Lamb jumps out in front. Now Adam Davis battling back strong here on the bottom side. It's a good 3-car battle up here at the front of the field. AJ Cruz trying to jump back into this battle as well. Ben Countermarch on the outside of a transfer spot looking in as he sees these guys battling right there in front of him. He's getting ready to pounce, trying to figure out a way to get around one of these drivers to work his way into the A main. Russell Berry a little ways behind there in that 84B ride, and Chad Cody there behind him in that Dirt Company Media House number 11 machine. He's right there in position number 6, but out in front it is all Joey Lamb. Lamb continuing to lead the way as here comes Ben Countermarch. Countermarch trying to work to the inside here, the 112 machine. He's trying to take over that 3rd and final transfer spot. He's going to slide up in front of the 112. A great crossover, though, coming out of that yellow and orange ride. This is going to work back down to the bottom side. He's going to try to slowly but surely move up in front of the 12 machine here. Not really a slider line, as looked like Countermarch got super tight there through corner number 1 and 2. As they continue to battle nose to tail at the front of the field here. Joey Lamb still out in front, keeping that 57 ride of AJ Cruz at bay, but AJ Cruz right there, nipping at his heels, trying to find a way to get back around this 81 ride. The laps are clicking down here as they cross the start-finish line, and the white flag flies. So one more good run here for AJ Cruz as he hooks that infield line here. The shortest way around the racetrack, trying to use that bottom groove to try to get around the 81. It's a drag race here to the start-finish line. Oh boy, that one was too close to call, but it looks like Joey Lamb just barely getting the win here in heat race number 4 over AJ Cruz. And that 112 ride working his way into the A main here as we're going to jump right in with our C main action. Our C main about to get underway here as these drivers start to line up on the infield. Another wicked evening of racing is upon us here. We'll have to wait and see here. We're trying to get different angle on pit road here as there we go. These drivers starting to line up here on the front stretch. As on the pole in the 84B ride, that is Russell Berry. Alongside him in the 73, that is Larry Moody. Starting in position number 3 in the 562 is Nathan Vossi, and alongside him in that 2 ride, that is Ryan Arbogast. Starting in position number 5 in the 11 machine, that is Chad Cody, and alongside him in the 214, that is Steve Lindo. And rounding out the final row of cars in this one, in the 127 ride, that is Jesse Atchison. And we were supposed to have David Garman Jr. out there in that final spot on the racetrack, but looks like David not making the call here for the C main action as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Russell Berry and Larry Moody are going to bring us down to the green flag. All right, let me see here. We're going to try to get some shares and everything else out here. I'm sure Facebook has been very bad with the live notifications the last little while, so that's definitely been hurting us. We definitely need to get those live notification numbers back up. Facebook has been getting rid of those quite a bit here. Yo, Ben Bebo, my old man, Dad, coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Dad? Coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Vicky Schuller coming in with that like as well. What is good, Vicky? Vicky coming in, smashing that like button as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. A little bit of C main action, and 2 drivers, 2 cars are going to transfer their way to the next round here. 2 drivers are going to work their way into the B main, and then their job isn't done yet as they're going to have to continue to battle it out in that B main action as we're back to green flag racing quickly. It is the 84B rider Russell Berry out in front trying to slide up to that high groove here. It looks like the fastest way around the racetrack as the 2 machine of Argbrist gets up into that outside wall. Now the 11 ride gets a little tight going into corner entry. That Dirtco Media House ride slides up a little bit, gets into the side of that 214, but they all keep it pointed in the right direction. As the battle is on here as Larry Moody in that second and final transfer spot on the racetrack, trying to keep a little bit of a gap between himself and Nathan Fossey. As here comes Argvis there in that 2 machine as the 2 ride, trying to close this gap here in that Junkyard Sim Esports ride, trying to work his way up into a transfer spot into the B main. He's going to try to continue to stick it down low on the bottom side here as everyone else up on the high side. You see a great run there out of the 562 machine of Nathan Vossi as Vossi up there on that high side, trying to get some good runs. You see that car get super loose on corner exit. He's going to try to pinch that 2 ride down low. It's a big slide job out of Moody. Moody gets up into the outside wall just a little bit. That's going to open the door here for a lot of these drivers as the 73 was in a transfer spot, but then goes for the big slide job. Now some contact between him and Jesse Atchison. Around goes Larry Moody, and the caution flag is going to fly. Moody trying to go for it all, sends it into corner number 3 and 4, trying to take that lead away. Just doesn't quite make it work. Now on the outside, looking in here of a transfer spot, their loss of all that momentum. 127 tries to slide up in front of him. They make a little bit of contact. They kind of get stuck in together. The 73 ride pointed in the wrong direction. It's the last thing that the 73 ride wanted to see. As man, I'm amazed he went for that move. He should have just rode there in second place, transferred through into the A main, but I guess he did not want to do it there. here he is, back in position number 6. Looks like Jesse Atchison is going to get an EOL for the initial contact, I guess. Sliding up over the nose of the 73, but I don't think he really ran over the nose of him, so just probably being a nice guy and taking that EOL. But a tough break there for Larry Moody. But out in front is that Wagner, JP Trucking, UPS, number 84, B-Ride out in front. Ryan Arbogast out in front. Nathan Vossi there in third. And Stephen Lindo there in fourth. Chad Cody in position number 5 with Larry Moody and Jesse Atchison rounding out the 7 drivers left in this consolation race. Only 2 drivers are going to transfer through into the A main here. So we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Yo, Tasha coming in with that love. Tasha coming in, hitting that heart reaction. Charles Barnes coming in. Was going to try to make this race tonight. I got tied up. Oh, Brandon, my boy, that would have been dope, homie. That would have been dope. Always love seeing you out on the racetrack, my dude. Always love seeing you on the racetrack. Charles Barnes coming in with that like and the share. What is good, Charles? As we are back to green flag racing, it's Russell Berry out in front of the 84, but here comes Nathan Fossey in that Apex Industries number 2 ride. There's a little bit of contact there off corner exit. You can throw a blanket over the top 3 here as only 2 drivers are going to transfer through into the A main. Right now it's the 2 machine of Ryan Arbogast and Russell Berry. But that 256 ride right there, as well as the caution flag comes back out. Looks like Larry Moody having some more issues out here on the racetrack in that 73 ride as he tried to work his way back up to the front of the field here. Oh, they just kind of run out of the room. The 11 ride up on that high side. Moody tries to pinch up and take that lane away. They make a little bit of contact, and Larry Moody goes upside down and goes for a wild ride out here on the racetrack. Ooh. Tough break for Larry Moody, man. A few laps ago was in a transfer spot, now upside down and parked pit side. That is the last thing you want to see for one of these drivers, is that 2 ride out in front. Russell Berry right there in second. Nathan Vossi in third. Stephen Lindo, Jesse Atchison, Chad Cody round out the final drivers on the field here. These drivers are about to get ready to go to battle as our B main consolation race fully underway here, in the action has not stopped right from the drop of the green flag as these guys continue to battle it out, beat and bang for every spot on the racetrack, as they know only 2 drivers are going to transfer through into the A main. That means they got to put in some quick work, try to get that final couple transfer spots to try to have a shot at making the A main here in our B main consolation race. Pace truck's going to make that hard left-hand turn. He's going to unleash that 2 machine as quickly Ryan Arbogast gets a great restart as he quickly puts that pedal to the metal and out in front, clears about half a second over Russell Berry into corner number 1 and 2. Berry with a good jump there as well, solidly in second position as Nathan Vossi tries to reel him in. The 214 right there as well. Jesse Atchison trying to work his way up as well. A little bit of contact there. As all these drivers beating and banging, battling, you can throw a blanket over this final transfer spot with only 1.5 laps left to go. Nathan Vossi with a big slider here into corner number 3 and 4. The 214 rider, Stephen Lindo. He's going to go around here. He's going to get that car parked on the racetrack, but the white flag has already been thrown for the 2 machine. Clean and green here for the 2 ride as he heads down the backstretch with about a 2-second lead here over Nathan Vossi. But here comes the 84 as they battle for that final transfer spot. Out of corner number 4, it looks like Nathan Vossi is going to get that second and final transfer spot. The 2 ride there coming home with that top spot, but Russell Berry, Atchison, Cody, Lindo, Moody, and Garmin are all going to be going home early in this one. A tough break there as all those drivers unfortunately going to be parking it up onto the trailer and joining these fans in the stands here for this one. as we're going to get ready for our B main action. Our B main about to get underway, and it looks like 9 drivers are going to start this. Everybody in the B main race is going to make it through into the A main as they start to line up here on the front stretch, starting on the pole in that 187 ride. That is Thaddeus Marshall starting on the pole. Alongside him is supposed to be the 17 ride of Buddy Ware. There's Buddy there out onto the racetrack, and starting in that 3rd spot in the 24 ride, that Highline Racing number 24 is Josh Whiteman. Alongside him in the Mud Duck Racing ride, it is Ben Countermarsh. Starting in position number 5 in the 96, that is Daniel Cummings Jr. Alongside him in the J1 is Jacob Schmaltz. And then we see the 17 ride of Robert Tucker out there as well in that Folds Graphics. Elite Performance Industries number 17 going to be starting, I do believe, looks like he's going to be starting in the 7th position. Starting in 8th, our C main winner, that Apex Industries Junkyard Sim Sports. Apex Industries number 2 ride of Ryan Argbest. And rounding out our field in the 562, that is Nathan Vossi, as all these drivers are going to transfer through into the A main here. This is going to basically set our lineup for the rear of the field here. Wherever they finish in this one is where they're going to start respectively in the A main. They're going to quickly jump out there onto the racetrack. They got 12 laps to get a little bit of more practice, a little bit more laps under their belt, and they're going to try to, lay down some quick lap times and try to maybe get a B main win, and at least come home with a little bit of something here in this B main. As we are about to get ready for the green flag, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, as we are back to green flag racing. Quickly, Thaddeus Marshall out in front in that 187 ride. Quickly going to slide up to that high side. And so far, the high side looks like the best line to be in. It's the 17 ride of Buddy Ware. Gets up a little bit too high there in corner number 1 and 2. That opens the door for Ben Countermarch to work his way through, as it's a dogfight back here behind these two. Josh Whiteman in the 24 ride continuing to try to work his way towards the front of the field. Buddy Ware back up on the high side, gets a good run that time through 1 and 2 as he tries to hunt back towards the front. Daniel Cummings trying to follow him through. Nathan Vossi with a good run, as we saw Robert Tucker go for an actual ride here. It looks like he wrecks. Same with Jacob Schmaltz. Heavy contact there for them. The 2 ride back there as well in 8th, but Robert Tucker right off the racetrack, so a tough break for the 17 machine. The 187 in that 12 ride of Ben Countermarsh continue to battle here for the top spot. Countermarsh slides up in front and takes that high side away. As Countermarsh out in front just by a little bit here. Here comes Marshall down on the bottom side in that 187. As they continue to battle side by side, Marshall's going to lead that lap as well. Marshall getting some good runs here. Down on the bottom side of this racetrack is that high side really starting to thin out, starting to get higher and higher up towards that outside wall. You can get some big runs, but that bottom side still very fast. Still got a little bit of grip in it down along the berm. As Countermarsh takes that lead away, Marshall's going to fall in line there in second. Daniel Cummings there in position number 3 in that 96 ride. Buddy Ware there in 4th with Josh Whiteman right there in position number 5. Nathan Vossi there in 6th. Arbogast there in 7th, and Jacob Schmaltz there in 8th. These drivers quite a way behind the rest of the field here after a little bit of contact throughout the middle of the race. We're going to get, I do believe, 8 more laps left to go here, as, of course, SDK continuing to want to mess up here for us. We're going to try to get that reset so it's not glitching out on you guys. 5 more laps left to go. 4 more here at the line as Ben Countermarch in that Mud Duck Racing number 12 ride continues to lead the way. Thaddeus Marshall right there in position number 2. Daniel Cummings there in 3rd. Buddy Ware in 4th, and Josh Whiteman there in position number 5. As the laps continue to count down, everybody here in this B main is going to transfer through to the A main, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody is going to get sent home early here tonight as they're all going to make it in to the A main. No one going to go home early as Ben Countermarch looks to pick up the B main win. He wants to get a quick and good starting spot here for this A main. The closer you start towards the front in this one, the closer you'll start at the front for the A main. That's going to start here in just a few more moments. These guys basically race for starting position in the A main as they're all going to work their way into the A main. No one's going to go home here. 2 more laps left to go as Ben Countermarch continues to lead the way. That Mud Dog Racing number 12 ride out in front, and a great run here for Daniel Cummings as Daniel's worked his way now up into second as he works his way around that 187 ride. And it looks like the white flag coming out, but no, looks like the checkered flag gonna come out. All right, SDK continuing to mess with me here. All right, looks like we're going to get a 3-minute warm-up here. So these drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack. They're going to get a quick 3 minutes to do a little bit of warm-up, a little bit of testing and tuning. Make sure their car is good and ready to go here as our A-Main feature event about to get underway in just a few more moments. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere as the racing action is just about to get underway. Yo, Jeeper! Jeeper McJeeper coming in. What is good, Jeeper? Jeeper coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Yo, let's go. Let's go, Jeeper. Let's go, my boy. What is good, homie? Brock Champ coming in with that like and the share as well. What is good, Brock? Brock coming in, showing that love on the stream. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to get started here with our A-Main feature event. Woo! Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as our A main feature event about to get underway, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all smash that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're going to get ready here for our A main feature event. All right, as you see them starting to line up here on the infield here, down pit lane. We're going to get ready here. So starting on the pole in this one, in the one ride, that is Nick Cooper. Alongside him in the 69K, that is Keith Hackney. Starting in the third position in the 007, that is Jacob Fields. Then we see Chance Carr there in second, but it looks like, I don't know what's going on here. Where's Hackney? There's Hackney. It looks like Nick Cooper is going to get that EOL. He's going to start at the rear of the field here. So a lot of confidence being shown here out of the one ride, as he was supposed to be starting on that pole position. Now going to be starting back here at the rear of the field in position number 21, as he's going to take that back row challenge. So that means starting on the pole in the 007 is Jacob Fields, and alongside him the 69K, that is Keith Hackney. Starting in position number 3 in the 2 ride is Chance Carr, and alongside him in the 81 is Joey Lamb. Then in 5th is Jason Salter. We see Kai Matthews, Michael Spangler, AJ Cruz, Charles Barnes, Tyler Berry. Then we see Ben Countermarch, Adam J. Davis, the Diaz Marshall, Daniel Cummings, Buddy Ware, Josh Whiteman, Nathan Fossey, Ryan Arbogast, Jacob Schmaltz, Robert Tucker, and Nick Cooper bringing up the rear of the field, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation. Quickly, the green flag out in the air here as the 007 ride leads us down the backstretch. Keith Hackney right there on his back bumper, as here comes Chance Carr trying to work that bottom side of the racetrack. Jason Salter right there as well, but that 81 ride of Joey Lamb with a great run up there on the high side of the racetrack is now Keith Hackney, with all the smoke and fireworks continuing to go off. He's to the outside here of the 007. A big slider right there for Jacob Fields. Hackney's going to cut back down the racetrack. Look down under inside of him here. 007's going to lead another lap. It's a good run here for that 007 once again down the backstretch. Side by side is a great battle here at the front of the field in the opening laps. The 007 again slides up in front of Hackney. Hackney that time having to get onto the binders to avoid the contact. Once again, tight racing here. The fireworks continuing to fly around this racetrack. Keith Hackney looks like he might get out in front there, but gets up and pancakes the outside wall just ever so slightly. That's going to allow Jacob Fields to battle back strong here. That's also going to bring the rest of this field right to their back door. Right there with our top 2. Here comes Chance Carr. Joey Lamb right there in 4th as well. Jason Salter, the 1M rider. Kai Matthews in this battle as well. And slowly but surely coming into the picture, here comes AJ Cruz. Cruz trying to jump up here, getting this fight as well, as you can throw a blanket over our top 4, 5, 6 drivers here as they all continue to battle. Chance Carr down on the bottom, the 10 ride there in the middle, Joey Lamb up on the high side. As Jacob Fields continues to lead the way in the 007 ride. Keith Hackney right there in position number 2. Trying to reel him back in, trying to find another way to get around that 007 ride. Chance Carr right there in that 4th position, still trying to work that bottom side as that big rocket number 2 machine continuing to work that bottom side of the racetrack. Kai Matthews down there as well, as now AJ Cruz to the outside of that 1M ride, trying to jump up into that 6th position. Daniel Cummings, we saw have a great run there in our P main, now up into position number 9 as Michael Spangler there in 10th. Charles Barnes in that 21C ride there in 11th. Adam Davis. Then counter march for the Diaz Marshall. Buddy Ware rounding out our top 15. Then we see Nick Cooper, the driver who was supposed to start on that pole position, back here in 16th spot. Trying to find a way around the 17 here of Buddy Ware as he continues to battle side by side with him. Robert Tucker back there as well in that 17 machine has a great green flag run here to start this race. It's the 007 and Jacob Fields continues to lead the way. Hackney still there in second as they've started to separate themselves from the rest of the pack here. As Jason Salter to the outside of the 81 ride. He's going to try to take over and clear that third position on the racetrack. So Salter now up into position number 3 as Chance Carr gets super tight, slides up the racetrack. Joey Lamb going to try to jump up to the outside here. Trying to work around him as the 10 ride gets up into the outside wall, but still gets a good run there off the corner. TV driver starting to pound that outside wall. Our cameras are starting to shake here. So you can feel the power, you can feel the speed that these drivers are carrying around this racetrack. These super late models, some big high-speed runs all around this racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are enjoying the show, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button as we're going to quickly jump into a Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up session. So cheer on your favorite driver. Let me know in the chat who you want to see down here in Victory Lane as we're going to crank it up. There it is, the Crank It Up caution coming out here. A bunch of drivers getting collected in this one. We'll have to take a look back and see who all gets caught up in this, as I do believe Tyler Barry, Nathan Bossy, all getting a piece of this one. As a big caution flag coming out here, as the Crank It Up caution without a doubt never fails here. Every time we try to do a Crank It Up, it's always a Crank It Up caution flag. As we'll take a look back and see what happens. Looks like Michael Spangler in that 30 ride. Gonna be the first driver to possibly go around. 30 ride gets, looks like Kai Matthews up into the outside wall. Slow sideways on the racetrack. Ben Countermarsh getting collected in that one. You see the 30 ride upside down. Tough break here for Michael Spangler as we'll jump right on board and see what he sees. As Kai Matthews gets up into the outside wall, the 96 just barely gets by, but sideways on the racetrack, nowhere to go. Tyler Barry getting into that 30 ride as well. Michael Spangler going upside down, and caution flag number 1 of the evening coming out here. Let's see if we can get a look here from Tyler Barry as Barry go right into this as well. Sees Kai Matthews, tries to cut down the racetrack, and unfortunately the 30 ride is there. Ben Countermarsh gets a big piece of that as well. We'll take a look from Countermarsh's perspective here. Was right underneath that 500 ride. Wowzers. All right, as we're going to get him stacked back up and back to green flag racing quickly. The green flag back out in the air in the 007 ride with a great restart, trying to put that pedal to the metal and trying to pull away once again here from that 69K ride. The 007 going to try to work the bottom side of the racetrack, but cautions breeding cautions, and that caution flag coming right back out here. Caution flag quickly coming back out. It looks like Jacob Schmaltz and the 2-ride of Ryan Arbogast coming together here to bring out our second caution flag of the evening. Oh, it just looks like the J1 ride just gets in there a little bit deeper than Ryan does. Gets into his back bumper, helps him go around here. We'll take a look right here from that J1 ride. Ugh. Well, at least not too much damage in that shake and bake J1 ride. Keeps it pointed in the right direction. They all keep on going, but we're going to stack them back up and ready to get back to green flag racing. Is the green flag going to come back out in the air here once again? Yo, Reed Sanders coming in, smashing that like. What is good, Reed? Reed coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, homie? Coming in, showing that love. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it, baby. The green flag going to come back out in the air here as these drivers continue the battle all around this racetrack. We're going to get this restart with a crank it up restart here and see if we can get a good little gap here. Some good green flag runs again. We're going to get this restart full volume. It looks like single file restart this time around. It's still Jacob Fields out in front. Keith Hackney right there in second. And Jason Salter in third position as we're going to set these drivers back loose as we're going to go back to green flag racing here at Knoxville Raceway. All right, it's the caution flag coming back out here. Caution flag coming out once again. As we're going to take a look back and see what happens as caution flag number 3 on the evening coming out. It looked like it was the 562 ride of Nathan Vossi, Kai Matthews, Jacob Schmaltz all coming together here. A little bit deeper in the field. We'll take a look. These guys were battling hard for quite a while. Oh, it looks like the 562 just gets into the back of the 1J, the J1, and then the 1M gets collected in that as well. Looks like Vossi having a little bit of connection issues there as well. We'll take another look at this one. Sends it in there, just gets underneath of them, gets them up. Those tires jacked up into the air, spins them around. So a tough break in that one as we're going to have them stacked back up and ready to go back to green flag racing. The green flag going to come back out in the air here. as the 007 ride continues to lead the way. Out in front, it's Jacob Fields. Jason Salter now up into that second spot as he's worked his way around that Elite Performance Industries number 69K of Keith Hackney as Hackney slides back into position number 2. Actually, position number 3. All right, adds another restart about to get underway. 007 out in front, Jason Salter alongside him, Keith Hackney, Chance Carr, Joey Lamb, all been up inside that top 5 here all night long. Can anybody have anything for that 007 ride? Or does Jacob Fields continue to lead the way and pick up the checkered flag? We're about to find out as a great restart. Times it perfectly, a good one for the 007 ride as he's going to quickly slide up in front of the 10 ride of Jason Salter. Salter right there in that second spot. Right here comes Keith Hackney. Hackney going to try to slide up in front of that 10 machine, is now up on the high side of that preferred line for the 69K ride. So it looks like Hackney's going to take that second spot away here, but he's going to jump down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Take a look underneath of our leader here. Can't quite get there as he's going to slide up and just go over the nose cone of that 10 ride of Jason Salter. Salter is going to keep it down on the bottom side of the racetrack here as Hackney trying to reel that 007 ride back in here once again. Up on the high side, a good battle brewing here for position number 2 and 3. And this is exactly what Jacob Fields wants to see. That 007 ride can keep these drivers at bay here if they can keep on battling and fighting for that second spot on the racetrack. He might be able to open up a big lead here as the laps continue to click off. AJ Cruz in that 57 ride now up into that 4th position after making a couple moves. Now up into position number 4. He got the 96 ride of Daniel Cummings trying to work his way up into the top 5 as well. Joey Lamb going to work back down to the inside of him. Chance Carr right there in 7th. This Chance still trying to work that bottom side of the racetrack, and here comes Nick Cooper. Cooper, who is supposed to be our pole sitter, took that back row challenge, started at the rear of the field in position number 21. And here he is with about 11 more laps left to go in position number 8. Does he have enough time to get up towards the front here to maybe battle for the win? And Jacob Fields still out in front. Jason Salter looking underneath of him as the 10 ride, getting some good runs here as well with 10 more laps left to go. 10 more laps around this racetrack here at the beautiful Knoxville Raceway. AJ Cruz now working to the inside of Keith Hackney. Hackney sliding back a little bit. These drivers continue to battle all throughout the field. You see Ben Countermarch back there in 10th, battling with Charles Barnes. The DS Marshall, Adam J. Davis right there behind them. The 2 rides of Arbogas there as well in that 12th position. These guys all continue to battle, trying to get a good solid top 10 run. Charles Barnes, Ben Countermarch side by side. You see that 1 ride of Nick Cooper still trying to find his way up inside the top 5 here as he's trying to find a way to get around Chance Carr, and Joey Lamb is now a couple of drivers making some hard contact. The 2 ride going almost airborne there after hitting that inside berm, but we did see, I do believe it, oh, more carnage here. Caution flag going to come back out. Some more carnage. Tyler Berry upside down. We saw Marshall starting to lose it there in that 187 ride. I think that's what kind of got everything underway here in this one, but we're going to take a look back and see what happens. As the 2 ride narrow into the corner, has to get onto the binders. The 24 ride just gets in there with a whole head of steam. Tyler Berry tries to avoid it, gets on the binders a little bit too hard, and goes around and upside down there. So a tough break for Tyler Berry here once again. But we're going to go back a little bit farther and see really what started all of this, because it looked like the 187 ride of the DS Marshall was having some issues here. him and Ben Countermarch made some contact right there. The 187 almost goes around. That's when the 2 ride hits that inside berm. Once he hits that inside berm, he gets up into, well, the 24 ride just gets in there a lot faster than he does into the corner. Marshall just barely missing that one. It's our 4th caution flag of the evening going to come out here as we're going to stack them back up and ready to get back to green flag racing. Jacob Fields has been out in front all evening long. Can he stay in that spot? Or does Jason Salter, Keith Hackney, AJ Cruz, or Daniel Cummings have anything for that 007 ride? As it looks like we're going to get some single file restarts here. Not a lot of laps left here and all the pressure on the line. Deidre coming in over on Twitch as well. What is good, Deidre? What is good, my girl? Coming in with that GG emoji. Let's go. Let's go, Deidre. Much love, my girl. Much love. All right, Jacob Fields in the 007 once again going to get that green flag here and quickly put that pedal to the metal as he tries to pull away once again here. The 007 out in front. Jason Salter there in second. Keith Hackney's a good run there in third. As he tries to hunt these drivers down, trying to find some extra speed up there on the high side. AJ Cruz, Daniel Cummings still there in 4th and 5th is now actually Chance Carr going to work that inside here. Try to get around that 96 car down on the bottom side of the racetrack. So it looks like that bottom side starting to gain a little bit more traction here, a little bit more speed in the later ends of this race. As that 2 machine holds on to that 5th spot on the racetrack. Joey Lamb right there as well, trying to work his way past that 96 ride. And here comes Nick Cooper. Cooper's going to take him 3 wide here. 3 wide off corner number 4. The 81's going to back out of it as he knows it gets super narrow down these straightaways. As Nick Cooper up into position number 7 now. He tries to work his way back up towards the front, but out of corner number 4. Crossing the start-finish line, we're going to have 3 more laps left to go here for that 007 ride. So 3 more circuits left for Jacob Fields as Fields out in front trying to pick up the win here tonight. Jason Salter right there in second. Keith Hackney there in third. Hackney going to try to jump up to the high side here, still searching around this racetrack, trying to find some extra speed, trying to find that extra grip around the track. Can't quite get there with 2 more laps left to go here. The battle in the front of the field starting to tighten up a little bit, but the time may be running out as around to corner number 4. We're going to see that white flag fly, so 1 more time around here for the 007 ride. 1 more time around for Jacob Fields as they head down the backstretch. Jason Salter and Keith Hackney in tow into corner number 3. Salter can't get there, and out at corner number 4, it's the 007 ride picking up the checkered flag here tonight in the American Dirt Series. Dirt Co. Media House Super Late Model race number 2 goes to the 007 ride of Jacob Fields as he picks up the checkered flag in this one. Jason Salter right there in second. Keith Hackney coming home in third. Then we saw AJ Cruz and Chance Carr rounding out our top 5. And then we saw Nick Cooper, who was supposed to be our pole sitter here tonight. Gave up that pole position. That moved the inside lane forward, which gave the pole to the 007 machine of Jacob Fields. Fields starting on the pole and picking up the checkered flag here tonight. But Nick Cooper had a shot at doing that as he was supposed to start in that number 1 position, decided to take that back row challenge, started at the rear of the field and drove his way past 15 different drivers and worked his way into position number 6, just on the outside of a top 5. What a miraculous run there for that one ride. A great drive as Daniel Cummings coming home there in 7th in the 96. Joey Lamb there in 8th. Fadias Marshall there in 9th. And Charles Barnes in that NLRA number 21C ride coming home in the 10th position. We saw Ben Countermarsh, Adam Davis, Kai Matthews, Jacob Schmaltz, Ryan Arbogast, Josh Whiteman, Robert Tucker, Nathan Vossi, Tyler Barry, Buddy Ware, and Michael Spangler rounding out our field here in this one. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 007 machine of Jacob Fields as Fields picks up the checkered flag here tonight as we're going to pull our race winner here into the Discord. He's going to wait patiently here for his post-race interview. All right, we don't see Fields up in the Discord here. We don't see Jacob Fields in the Discord yet, so I'm not sure if Fields is going to jump in here or not. But what we can do is we're going to pull our second place finisher, the 10 ride of Jason Salter, in here, as Salter coming home in position number 2 tonight. Jason Salter with a great run, a great drive in that 10 machine, coming home in position number 2 as we're going to slide him here into the broadcast booth. Hey Jason, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy? Jason, my boy, what a run out there tonight, man. We saw you battling hard all throughout this race, trying to work your way towards the front. You finally get there. You're sitting in second position with a good amount of laps left to go. Do you think you had anything there for that 007 ride, or what did you need to do to try to get around Jacob Fields here tonight? Absolutely, man. An absolutely stacked field here once again. And anytime you can be up here in the broadcast booth talking with me post-race means that, you know, you did a great job. You did all that you could, and you had a wicked performance out there as that 10 ride coming home in position number 2 here tonight. One spot short of picking up that checkered flag, but all in all, a great points run and a great finish and a good momentum builder here for that 10 ride, as it's always a good thing whenever you can finish in front of a lot of these super talented drivers. Like, you know, we got Hackney back there behind you, AJ Crew, some of these guys that are, you know, usually consistently up there at the front battling for wins, and for you to be able to drive up there and pass a bunch of those guys and be able to, you know, finish in front of them, but not quite there at the top of the charts, but still a solid second place run's got to feel pretty dang good. Absolutely. The bottom side definitely looked like it started to work its way in about halfway through that race, and we saw a lot of drivers starting to use that bottom side to move up through the field there. Some guys were still trying to use that high side. We saw Hackney try to stay up there for, you know, majority of the race, and just looked like the top end on both sides really wasn't the fastest way around the racetrack, as that bottom side really started to, you know, build a little bit more grip, or just, you know, maybe be just that little bit faster than what the high side was there. And you jumped down there at the right time. You were able to make some passes and work your way there into the second spot here tonight. Jason, who do you got to thank for such a wicked performance here tonight? Absolutely, Jason. Well, congratulations on a solid second place run. Hopefully we see you back down here maybe in victory lane next week, but hopefully back up here in the broadcast booth. Perfect, beauty. That's what we like to hear. All right, Jason, have yourself a wonderful evening, my boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for that 10 ride of Jason Salter as he comes home in position number 2 here this evening, man. What a run for that 10 car. That was a heck of a race. No audio, meaning couldn't hear Salter. Oh, no. You guys couldn't hear him? What the fuck is going on with the audio here tonight, chat? Like, how did my audio all get messed up here tonight? Everything. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Discord's f***ed up. Everything's f***ed up. Let me see here. Input would be the microphone, and output would be the headphones. Checking. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, Keith, we're going to pull you in for your post-race interview. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see if we can hear you, as I saw your messages there that we couldn't hear Salter, which is an unfortunate break, but hopefully we can hear you if you want to take us through that race and how you ended up here in that third position, as we saw you battling up there for the lead for so many laps, but coming up just a little bit short in position number 3 here tonight. Take us back through that race.
I mean, it was a good night. I haven't built anything for a super here, just because of everything else going on, with other officials and the gobbler and stuff like that. And honestly, I should have been doing a little testing for these, probably today, but honestly, I just didn't really care to. Usually Knoxville is a pretty good track for myself anyways. Really don't matter what we're in. I come in a little bit unprepared. I was fast, but I wasn't great. And I know where I need to make changes as far as moving forward. The next time, I come here in a super or whatnot. I tried the bottom on one of those restarts. I kind of hoped it was there, and it was almost there, but it wasn't quite there. And we just went with it. And once Salter got around me, and we had that last caution, and I told him in Discord is pretty much balls to the wall. I'm just going to rip the cushion. Whatever happens, happens. And I felt like I would pull for about a lap maybe, and then I would just hit it wrong and lose all kinds of momentum. Just like last night when we ran the street stock, top on one end, bottom on the other end was pretty good. But at the same time, when both of them was running the line that they was running, you got to run something different if you're going to get around them. So, all in all, like I said, it's a good night. And Charles come up through the field a little bit. I think he did. And I know Robert come up through the field a little bit. So we'll take it, and we'll be more prepared next week.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. Well, congratulations on a solid third place run here tonight, man. Still always a good feat and a good thing when you're up here in the broadcast booth talking to me post race, especially with a field with so many talented drivers right there behind you with such a solid strength of field. You saw so many of those 7,000 safety rating drivers just like yourself, and that's a lot of tough competition, and a lot of guys that are always threats to pick up checkered flags any night of the week.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said last week, I've raced against all these guys over the course of the years. Me and Jacob actually used to be teammates a couple years ago on the infamous Elite 7 team, which was pretty iconic. But I mean, as far as Salter, he's been around for a while. Cruz, he's been around for a little while, and there were just several very good drivers in this field. And I mean, it's hard to win these races, just like it is in street stocks, with the caliber drivers that's over there. So you just got to pick and choose, and do your homework and make sure you hit your lines, because if you don't, any one of these guys can slip on by you. I know early in the race, Jacob had sort of slipped up, and I got by him, and then I slipped up, got into the wall, and he got back by me. So that's just how it goes, man. And just try to capitalize on them mistakes. not really a mistake, but it's hard to keep it out of the wall up here. That cushion was probably about 10 feet tall. I swear to God, going down in there in my VR, I was like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." It was like a motocross track. But yeah, man, like I said, I'll take it on the chin and do some homework, and we'll be better next week.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congratulations on a solid third place run. Is there anyone you'd like to thank here tonight for such a wicked race?
Yeah, man. NLR, Next Level Racing. Charles, like I said, he had a decent run tonight. Wish it could have been better. Elite Performance, everything that they do. NH Lens, Custom Cabinets by Keith, Race Page Pro, Dominator Designs. You for broadcasting this, them for putting this on. Everybody behind the scenes that just makes everything go round and round on this thing. And because there's numerous people that puts in so much work within the league, within the teams, drivers, whatnot. So huge shout out to everybody, and shout out to Tasha. I know she's watching, and we'll get them next week.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. Congratulations on a solid third place run, and hopefully we see you back down here in the broadcast booth.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have yourself a great night.
All right, you too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for that 69K rider, Keith Hackney. Hackney coming home in position number 3 here tonight. Yo, Mr. Jeremy Vaughn. Mr. Jeremy Vaughn Racing coming in with that carry action. What is good, homie? What is good, Jeremy? How you doing this evening, my dude? How you doing this evening? All right, chat. Unfortunately, that is going to do it here. That's going to do it here for us tonight, man. Unfortunately, we had some audio issues there. I don't understand why. I don't know what happened where from last night to tonight, all my audio just got randomly absolutely messed up. Not only in iRacing that it got messed up, but it got messed up in Discord as well. So we were trying to chase that around for quite a while, which, that always sucks trying to chase those audio bugs and everything else, and I hate audio issues, man. And that's one thing that I can't wrap my head around. Just so many different line ins and line outs and different settings for each thing. It's right over my head. So audio definitely not my forte, not my A game. But the broadcast still pretty good. We saw some wicked racing all night long. These drivers continuing to battle here throughout this race, trying to pick up the checkered flag, but only one driver at the end of the night came home with that top spot, and that was Jacob Fields in that 007 ride. But unfortunately, Jacob not in the Discord here tonight. No post-race interview here for our race winner. But I know Jacob probably very stoked about getting that win, especially over top of some very stout competition right there behind him all night long to be able to hold those guys off and pick up the checkered flag here in a crazy strength of field race here tonight, as these guys put on one heck of a show for us. But unfortunately, chat, that is going to do it for us here for this evening. We're going to take a quick break, try to get some food into us. We're going to go back into work here once again tonight for midnight shift number 99 in a row. We're feeling it, man. 99 midnight shifts in a row straight. No breaks, no nights off, no nothing. 99 nights. That is 3 months and then some. That is crazy when you actually break it down. And how quickly they went by is kind of crazy, but it takes a lot out of you. Every single night being there 8-10 hours every night is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and then especially then you add in all the work that we do with the editing and offline content and all of the other streams that we do where we go live a lot earlier, or we're live for a lot longer than what we are here tonight, man. It adds up in a quick hurry, and it's a grind, and we're going to continue to grind and continue to grow and grow. And I can't thank y'all enough for tuning in and being a part of the show, but unfortunately, that is going to do it for us, chat, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more, probably some racing action and maybe a little bit of Call of Duty mixed in there as well. We might do a couple different things, but we'll have to wait and see. And we'll be back on tomorrow evening and doing a little bit of gaming, a little bit of gaming. But anyways, guys, see y'all later. Peace out, chat. Peace out, baby.